Hey, what's going on guys? It's Johnny and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. In today's video, let's talk about the newest 5-star character, Dehya, and a couple things you should consider before pulling on her banner, because when it comes to Dehya, there's a lot of rumors about her allegedly being the worst 5-star to date. So, I wanted to share my thoughts on the matter. Now without any further ado, let's jump right into it. First, let's talk about the rumors surrounding Dehya and why most say she's the worst 5-star, and it's mainly due to her low multipliers. As usual, I always recommend trying out the character before you pull on them, using the character trial. In the test runs, we can experience and get a feel for the character, along with looking at their abilities. Checking out her talents, the multipliers are unusually low. While her main role isn't that of a normal attacker, when compared to even 4-star supports, they're comparable or even lower, which isn't a good sign. She does have an interesting tanking mechanic that we've never seen before, where she can absorb a portion of damage for the active character and provides high resistance to interruption, which is pretty cool and could come in handy for certain situations. Because of this, she also has split scaling with HP, and while she has HP as her ascension stat, so it'll make her tankier in the process. Now, most would probably assume she has lower multipliers because of her affinity with Pyro, and as we all know, Pyro and Hydro equals Vaporize, and when you think of Vaporize, you generally think of Xingqiu and Yelan, two of the best universal Hydro players that we have. However, because her normal attacks don't have Pyro infusion like Diluc and her elemental skills coordinating attacks don't trigger often, neither side will see much benefit. Her elemental burst unfortunately doesn't look like it will synergize with Xingqiu and Yelan either, because when taking a close look at her burst, the attacks aren't considered normal attacks, so it won't trigger their burst. If you're gonna play Dehya around a vaporized team comp, then you will have to consider other Hydro characters because she sadly has little to no synergy with our two incredible Hydro support DPS. Overall, not looking too hot for our girl Dehya, but despite everything though, keep in mind guys that this is the character trial, and in the test run, the character stats and builds aren't optimized to display their full potential, so don't take what you see as the final verdict because there is room for improvement, but the multipliers are something to be wary of. With that being said, Genshin Impact is a game meant to have fun and not overly difficult, so if Dehya is one of your favorites, then you should pull for your favorites, especially since her character demo was so cool. But if you're a new player or an existing player that can't clear the Spiral Abyss, then I would highly recommend skipping Dehya for now because you do want to invest in characters that can increase your chances of clearing the Spiral Abyss. Doing so will provide you with more Primo Gems and in return enable you to pull on more banners, so think of it as an investment. Personally, I was still going to pull on Dehya despite knowing about her low multipliers and the rumors surrounding her because I'm able to clear the Spiral Abyss consistently, so there isn't a point in not pulling for her if I'm interested. Dehya played a very important role in the Sumeru storyline and quickly became one of my favorite characters, and so, without hesitation, I was going to pull for her. She also reminds me of my boy Cloud Strife, who's also a merc and has the Buster Sword, which is a claymore for you Genshin folks. However, I decided to skip on her because after the version 3.5 livestream, it was confirmed that Dehya will be added into the standard banner after version 3.5, and I make it a policy to not pull on characters that are included in the standard pool. While it is reliant on RNG, and might even take me a while to get her, there's always a chance to get characters like Dehya, Tighnari, and future non-limited characters unintentionally, so I'd rather wait and save up on Primo Gems since I don't really care much for constellations. It'll also make failing the 50-50 on limited time banners not feel as bad. Power creep isn't something that we have to worry about when it comes to Genshin Impact, and therefore, if you are able to clear the Spiral Abyss for the Primo Gems, then by all means, don't hesitate to pull on your favorites. Travelers should not worry too much either if she is your favorite because every character can be made viable so long as you build a team around them. What's most important is having fun, and we shouldn't let the definition of meta define how we want to play. Let me know what you guys think of Dehya and whether or not you're gonna pull for her. You already know my answer and I'm curious to hear what you guys think, so do tell in the comment section below. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to also turn on that notification bell so you don't miss on any newly released videos. I've been Johnny D. Until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.